The first thing I would do is to take note of which leg feels tighter. Sometimes when we do a butterfly position, we can get a little pinch in the top of our hip and even a big pull into the adductor region. For me, my left hip feels tighter and it's higher off of the floor. So I'm gonna start with this side. On your back, make sure you pull your rib cage down so your back is flat on the floor and let this leg hang. Then we're gonna go into an internal and external rotation actively with our leg. This means we're gonna push our back down, take our ankle out as far as possible, and then bring our ankle in. We're gonna repeat for a total of 10. 2, 3. We're trying to just pull our leg deeper and deeper every single time. It can be uncomfortable, but that's okay. We're trying to push the limit here. Okay, so after you're done with 10 of those, we're gonna go into a dead bug press. Both legs come up, right arm contacts the top of the left knee, and the left knee pushes up as the hand pushes down. Look up through your legs in a crunch position and push. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7. If you're shaking, you're doing it right. 3, 2, 1. Relax. You should feel your quads firing, your core, and again, go. So you're gonna go 3 times in a row, 10 seconds. 2 and 1. Relax. Notice how my breaks are short. Here we go. Last set. Look up, push, push, push. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Next, we're gonna go into an iron cross. Take the tight leg, pull it over your body, and look the opposite direction. You'll feel this stretch all along the glutes and into the low back. If you want it to be deeper, take the top arm and give that top leg some pressure. Hold for 1 minute here. Laying on your side, top leg comes back. And let's go over a few things. You're holding this for 1 minute. You don't want to overly arch your back. You want your rib cage down, your knees in one line, and you want to squeeze your butt together. You should be feeling a huge pull right through here. Breathing and holding for 1 minute. Good, that's set number 1. You're gonna repeat that on the same exact side 2 times before you go to the next side. You can pause this video here, go through that, and catch me on set 2. Okay, your hips are probably feeling pretty good after set 1. Set 2 involves a heavy kettlebell. Go ahead and get down with me. Before we get started with the kettlebell, I want you to lie on your back and give me a straight leg raise. I want you to take note of how far you can get your hamstrings or how far you can get your leg up, and that dictates how tight your hamstrings are. Okay, so you can kind of see where I'm at, right about there. Okay, then you're gonna take your kettlebell, roll it on up over your head. If you need to keep this knee bent, you can. You're gonna lift the same leg as the arm that has the kettlebell. So for me, it's both my left sides. Here we go. Punch the kettlebell to the ceiling and 10 straight leg raises. This engages your core, and whenever you have a strong, solid base with your core, your extremities have more range of motion. Okay, so I'm getting better, getting higher with each time. That's 10. Next, I'm gonna do 10 rotations or 10 circles. Okay, I'm hearing some popping, some clicking. As long as it doesn't hurt, it's okay. It's just tight muscles. If you need to take a break with your arm, you can do that. So 10 one way and 10 the other way. Notice that my back stays flat and my core is engaged the whole time. We can't forget about the booty with the hip mobility. So we're gonna grab our kettlebell onto our bellies. If I were to just let this kettlebell fall into my stomach, that hurts and that's uncomfortable. So you have to create tension here and push the kettlebell away. Do you see the difference? Here I have tension, here I don't. Here my spine is neutral, here it's not. Okay, so come with me, get neutral, feet are shoulder width apart, lift up for a hip bridge. We're doing 10 reps. Notice that I'm not overly hyperextending, right? I keep in that neutral position and my glutes are squeezed together. If you need a reminder on how to engage your core, take the kettlebell and pull it into your stomach. Good. After 10, put the kettlebell down, and now we're gonna target our hamstrings by taking our heels farther out and lifting our toes to the ceiling. Then you're gonna do 10 more. If you need this to be harder, you can always go into a single leg hip bridge for either one. So now I've done 10, where I'm targeting my hamstrings and my glutes. And now I'm gonna repeat that on the same side, and then I'm gonna do 2 rounds on the opposite side. That was set 2. Go ahead and pause the video, finish your reps, and I'll catch you on set 3. We're gonna go into our adductor rock that we've done previously, so one leg straight and the other leg bent. You're gonna take your kettlebell and you're gonna do a hip hinge. So hips go back, chest goes forward like you're taking a bow, and then you stand back up. Hips forward, hips back, and hips forward. Let me show you from this side. You have 10 reps. So you should feel a really deep stretch into that adductor or inner thigh. You should also feel your core working here. Okay, let's get warm with our 90-90. Hands can be behind us, and we're just gonna kind of windshield wiper our hips back and forth to warm up 10 times. Okay. So our regular hip 90-90 would be us holding this position, working internal and external rotation of our legs. But this time we're gonna get active, so we're not just gonna hold this stretch. We're gonna go back and forth and then come up into a runner's lunge. So follow me here. We're gonna do 3 rotations. So 1, 2. On this one, I'm gonna get up. 3, I'm gonna bring the back leg forward and stretch up and over. Okay, I'm gonna bring this leg back around, and we're doing it again. 1, 2, 3, come up into a hip flexor stretch, up and over. Bring this leg around. 1, 2, we're getting up. 3. And back around. Okay, perform 10 total. Your hips are gonna feel amazing after that. The last thing is gonna be our pretzel. You're gonna take one of your legs, bend it. The other leg is gonna be on top. The goal is to get both of your knees facing forward and your spine nice and straight. If this is way too difficult for you, feel free to straighten one of your legs and pull the other leg towards your chest. You pick which one you want. You're gonna hold this for 1 minute. Let's end our series of our 3 sets, opening up our hips on our back. Let's retest that butterfly position. Hopefully that right or left side, whichever side felt tighter for you, is now nice and loose.